Malefic extra cards. The following is a list of the cards I created for Paradox to use in Dueling is Magic. A Ribbon Time. Malefic Red Dragon Archfiend. Dark. Level 8. Dragon Slash Effect. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned, from your hand, by sending one Red Dragon Archfiend from your extra deck to the graveyard. If Malefic World is not face up on the field, destroy this card. After damage calculation, when this card attacks a defense position monster your opponent controls, destroy all defense position monsters your opponent controls. Attack, 3000. Defense, 2000. Malefic Black-Winged Dragon. Dark. Level 8. Dragon Slash Effect. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned, from your hand, by sending one Black-Winged Dragon from your extra deck to the graveyard. If Malefic World is not face up on the field, destroy this card. Whenever you would take damage from a card effect, inflict that damage to your opponent instead. Attack, 2800. Attack, 1600. Malefic Armed Dragon. Dark. Level 10. Dragon Slash Effect. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned, from your hand, by sending one Armed Dragon LV10 from your deck to the graveyard. If Malefic World is not face up on the field, destroy this card. Once per turn, you can target one card on the field, destroy that target. Attack, 3000. Defense, 2000. Malefic Cyberdark Dragon. Dark. Level 8. Machine Slash Effect. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned, from your hand, by sending one Cyberdark Dragon from your extra deck to the graveyard. If Malefic World is not face up on the field, destroy this card. When this card is special summoned, target one Malefic monster in your graveyard, equip that target to this card. This card gains attack equal to the equipped monster's attack. This card gains 100 attack for each monster in your graveyard. If this card would be destroyed by battle, destroy the equipped monster instead. Attack, 1000. Defense, 1000. Malefic Causality Gear. Dark. Level 4. Machine Slash Tuner. If Malefic World is not face up on the field, destroy this card. Cannot be used as a synchro material monster, except for the synchro summon of a Malefic monster. Once per turn, you can target one or two face up Malefic monsters you control, reduce those targets' levels by 1 or 2 until the end phase, but you cannot summon for the rest of the turn, except by synchro summon. Attack, 0. Defense, 0. Malefic Singularity Dragon. Dark. Level 12. Dragon Slash Synchro Slash Effect. One Malefic Tuner plus Malefic Truth Dragon cannot be special summoned except by synchro summon. If Malefic World is not face up on the field, destroy this card. While you have at least one Malefic monster in your graveyard, the field is treated as Malefic World. Do not apply this effect if there is a face up field spell card. This card cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. If this card would be destroyed, you can banish one Malefic monster from your graveyard instead. When this card is synchro summoned, each player sends monsters they control to the graveyard until they only control one monster. While this card is face up on the field, each player can only control one monster. Once per turn, you can send one card from your hand and one Malefic monster from your deck to the graveyard, then target one other monster and one spell or trap card, destroy the targeted monster, then, if you do, destroy the targeted spell or trap card and all. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, inflict 1600 damage to your opponent. Attack, 5000. Defense, 5000. Malefic Calling. Spell. Spell card. Banish one monster from your hand or deck. Special summon, from your deck or graveyard, one malefic monster with the banished monster written on it, ignoring the summoning conditions. Then all malefic monsters you currently control lose 1000 attack until the end phase. Malefic Devastation. Spell. Spell card. While you control a face-up Malefic Blue Eyes White Dragon or Malefic Red Eyes Bee Dragon, select and activate an appropriate effect. \, if you control a Malefic Blue Eyes White Dragon, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Then, if Malefic Blue Eyes White Dragon is the only monster you control, inflict 200 damage for each card destroyed by this effect. \, if you control a Malefic Red Eyes Bee Dragon, inflict 400 damage for each spell and trap card your opponent controls. Then, if Malefic Red Eyes Bee Dragon is the only monster you control, destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls and draw one card. Malefic Life Burst. Spell. Spell card. Target one set spell or trap your opponent controls, destroy it, then gain 2000 life points. Malefic World must be face up on the field to activate and to resolve this effect. Malefic Greed. Spell. Spell card. Draw two cards. You must control Malefic World and two or more malefic monsters with different names to activate and to resolve this effect. Malefic Stranglehold. Spell. Spell card. Target one face-up malefic monster you control and one face-up monster your opponent controls with a level less than or equal to that monster. Send your opponent's monster to the graveyard and inflict 600 damage to your opponent. Your targeted monster cannot attack this turn. Malefic Space-Time Distortion. Spell. Continuous spell card. While there is a face-up field spell card, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects and its name is treated as Malefic World. During your standby phase, if you do not control a face-up malefic monster, take 1000 damage. Malefic Twin Shot. Spell. Equip spell card. Equip only to a malefic monster. It can attack twice per battle phase. Other monsters you control cannot attack. If the equipped monster attacks a second time with this effect, at the end of the battle phase, destroy this card. When this card is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, draw one card. During your draw phase, instead of conducting your normal draw, you can add this card in your graveyard to your hand. You must control Malefic World and exactly one malefic monster to activate and to resolve this effect. Malefic Resilience. Spell. Equip spell card. Equip only to a malefic monster. You take no battle damage from battles involving the equipped monster. If the equipped monster attacks an opponent's monster, after damage calculation, destroy that monster and draw one card. Malefic Energy Drain. Spell. Quick play spell card. When you would take damage, either by battle or effect, while you control a face-up malefic monster, negate all damage you take this turn and both players draw one card. You cannot activate other spell/trap cards this turn. Malefic Whirlwind. Spell. Quick play spell card. If the only face-up cards you control are two or more different malefic cards, draw one card, then change all face-up monsters your opponent controls to defense position. Malefic Parasite. Spell. Quick play spell card. Target one spell or trap card your opponent controls. If it is face down, activate it and destroy it if its activation timing is incorrect. If it is face up, your opponent must activate its effect after this chain has resolved. If they cannot or the activation timing is incorrect, it is destroyed. You must control Malefic World and a level 7 or higher malefic monster to activate and to resolve this effect. Malefic Lunge. Spell. Quick Play Spell card. If a malefic monster, you control is changed to defense position, face up or face down, target one of those monsters, change it to face up attack position. During the end phase, change that monster to face up defense position and both players draw one card. Malefic Sacrifice. Spell. Quick Play Spell card. Target one face-up malefic monster you control, send it to the graveyard and gain life points equal to its attack on the field. This turn, you cannot summon malefic monsters with attack equal to or higher than the amount gained. Malefic Revenge / Spell. Quick Play Spell card. When you would take battle damage or when a spell / trap card or effect of an effect monster is activated that inflicts damage, negate that damage, then have your opponent's life points. You must control Malefic World and a face-up level 7 or higher malefic monster to activate and to resolve this effect. After you activate this card, you cannot activate other cards or effects until your next turn. Malefic Shockwave. Trap. Trap card. When an opponent's face-up monster activates its effect while Malefic World is face-up on the field, target that face-up monster on the field, negate that target's effect, That target cannot activate its effect, in response to this card's activation. Malefic monsters you control cannot attack during the turn you activate this card. Malefic Panic. Trap. Trap card. Target any number of malefic monsters in your graveyard, special summon them, ignoring the summoning conditions. Their effects are negated, their attack and defense become 0, and they cannot attack. During the end phase, destroy all monsters summoned by this effect. Malefic Shield. Trap. Trap card. When an attack is declared, if you control a face-up malefic monster, negate the attack and end the battle phase. If you control a face-up malefic world, cards and effects cannot be activated in response to this card's activation. Malefic Flash Strike. Trap. Trap card. When a malefic monster you control is targeted for an attack, target the attacking monster, destroy it and one face-up spell or trap card on the field. Malefic Overload. Trap. Trap card. While you control a face-up malefic world, target any number of malefic monsters in your graveyard, minimum 3, shuffle those targets into the deck, then draw 2 cards. If you returned 4 or more monsters to the deck this way, draw 3 cards instead. Malefic Regan Flash. Trap. Counter Trap card. When you take damage, either by battle or by an effect, while you control Malefic World and 1 or more face-up malefic monsters, gain life points equal to the amount of damage you took and draw 1 card, also, skip your next draw phase. Jump to top.